What's up guys, Matt from Nerdy Review here. Today we're going to do a video tutorial on how to replace the FEP screen on your Monoprice Mini SLA Deluxe printer. So before you ever handle anything that's going to be touching SLA resins, you should always put gloves on because SLA resins are very toxic. So that's what I'm going to do first. Now the FEP screen is the screen protector that protects the UV LCD screen on your printer, and it's going to wear out occasionally over time. It's meant to happen. It actually wears out pretty quickly. They say it'll wear out after 10 to 15 prints. I think it lasts a little bit longer if you treat it nice, but it can wear out a lot faster. I'm going to show you what can happen if you treat yours wrong. So the first step is to undo these little twist knobs here to release your tank. And I already had mine most of the way twisted off, to be honest. And then I put them back on. But this might be kind of hard to take off because if you get any resin in there, just like one drop, you know, when you're taking a part out or something, and those threads will lock up pretty tight. Let me tell you. So take those off, slide your tank up and out, and you can see the hole. And how this happened is we had a print fail. It fell off the build plate, and then as the print continued, it became more and more formed to the screen protector. And when we tried to detach it, it just took off a chunk of the screen protector with it. So now we have to replace it. And so we got the tank disassembled from the printer, and now we have to take all these screws out to detach this gasket. And so you just get your Allen wrench and start screwing away. This will take a good 5 minutes at least. And here we are. Okay, so this will just pop off. And then this will peel out. Voila. So this one can be thrown away. I'm just gonna set it off to the side for now. You wanna keep this rubber gasket in here because this is what creates your seal. I'm gonna take these gloves off for a second just so I can get the new screen into place. So we're gonna take our screen, which is a sheet, and I'm just gonna put it over top. Okay, now I gotta put gloves on again. All right, so the reason I took my gloves off is because I had a little bit of resin on them, and I didn't want to get any resin on the backside of this FEP screen. You want the backside of this FEP screen to be as clean as possible so that, you know, your parts that you're printing get like optimal curage from the screen and nothing interferes with the UV waves that are passing through. So getting back to what we're doing here, our next step is going to be to take this gasket part and first make sure that you have the countersunk holes facing the right way and then place it over top. And then you want to push down nice and hard. And this is my technique I came up with because some people say to punch the holes before you even do this, but I think that's just really hard to line them up. So I just take the Allen wrench and pop it through. It's really easy actually. And first I go for each of the corners. Now you don't want to tighten any of these holes all the way first. You want to tighten them all like 3/4 of the way down, and then once you have all of the screws in, then tighten them the rest of the way. Since this is like, you know, your tank, you want to make sure this seal is perfect and doesn't leak. So I would abide by that rule here, folks. Now again, this one's going to take... All right, so now that we got this gasket all tightened down evenly, the next step is to trim up all of this loose material here. So we're just gonna use utility knife. X-Acto knife is good for this as well. And just, you know, practice good cutting technique here, everybody. You know, unleash your inner boy or girl scout, as I like actually was about to cut into my finger. So we need to get it started. It's pretty easy to just ride the edge of this thing. You just got to get it started. Maybe it's easier to go in the middle. All right, so now that we got the tank all put back together, it's just only thing left to do is put it back on the printer. So make sure you pop the holes in the bottom first so that you can slide it on. And then it doesn't matter which side you put on which side. Either will work. It is reversible. Take your nuts, twist them back on. And we're all good. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, feel free to like and subscribe. We will be releasing more tutorials all the time. Thank you very much for watching.